on. Yeah, they're gonna put it like this. Okay, yeah. So this is a story time and also a life update, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, I said it like 3 times, but I haven't did this in a minute. God, guys. First off, I want to say, hey, it's crazy, bro. So 2022 already, right? Oh my God. I think the last time I posted a video was like 7 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever video that was, I posted it. Or no, I think the last video I edited was the New York one. Yeah, the New York trip. But the prior one to that, to actually filming and also editing at the same time, was, I believe, 7 months ago. Guys, within that 7 months, 5.5-ish months of that time spent from that, like the first 2 months I was like focusing on some things I should never been focusing on, women and, drugs. When I say drugs, I'm talking about marijuana, you know what I'm saying? I was smoking. And yeah, not doing that again. I don't know, actually. Who knows? I don't know about the marijuana. I'm still debating on that. But here we go. So within that, after those 2 months, the 4 months I did spend, 4 to 5 months, I was actually focusing on myself, my spirituality with God, Elohim, the God of the Bible, the Christian God, the thing that they taught us at a very young age. If you were born in Jamaica, or America, or wherever you're from, they taught you about the Christian God. At least that's what I've been taught. So yeah, I was getting close to him, and I was also doing this whole thing of celibacy and no masturbation, no pornography. I was doing that for so long, and it was 4 months. And yeah, it was so, I was even to the point where I was not having sex within my dreams. I literally could control my dreams and not have sex in it, you know what I'm saying? And also, as you guys can see, I lost all that fat that I used to have as well. So I've been working out like crazy, literally just been working out, been getting myself together, man, mentally, spiritually, financially as well. I told you guys, I always have money in my pockets, all the time. When people be like, yo, can I get some money? I'm always bro, I don't got nothing, because I really don't have nothing to give to nobody, but I do have money in the bank account. You know what I'm saying? But overall, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, life has been hitting me in the balls. Where it was hitting me in the balls the 4 months. My car, I had to put a 24. Oh, I had to fix my car. And then on top of that, I had to work at Amazon and all this other jazz, and I had to stop coding for a little minute, and I had to get back into coding again. But yeah, life has been kicking me in the balls. But when I thought, life couldn't kick me in the balls more, it kind of did. Found out one of my family members died, from some, things that was not natural. That's all I can say. I'm not going to really express more than that, but one of my family members died, and that really took a toll on my mental space. Okay, guys, so here's the thing. This is why it's a story time, because throughout all that processes, I was celibate. I was not fornicating. I was giving my all to God religiously, spiritually, mentally, physically. I was like, God, you're everything, right? But then walks in this little shorty, you know what I'm saying? A little baddie. She was a good 7.5. I'm going to say a high 8. I'm going to give her a high 8. She was bad. But if you like, what's her name? Rihanna, you'll like her. Now I'm saying Rihanna is not that cute to me. She's a good 7, 8, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all think Rihanna is bad, y'all think this shorty is bad, you know what I'm saying? But she was cool. She was a cool little thing, you know what I'm saying? Not really my type, but she wasn't necessarily not my type, you know what I'm saying? So came walking into my little life. We was kicking it, joking, you know what I'm saying? And at this time I was like, yo, I'm not getting in a relationship. We coolin', you feel me? We straight. I'm good, you good over there. You stay 5 feet apart, I stay 5 feet here. We was chill, you know what I'm saying? Cool friends. We didn't have that much in common within, lifestyles, but we was definitely joking around here and there. But guys, Man. Okay, let me tell you a little story. So I'm on regular. I work a lot of hours. I'm coming from work, going to church. I'm like, okay, now it's time to go to church. We finna praise God, yada yada yada. Bro, when I say, look, bruh, look, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know those. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but you know it is what it is. I heard something. I was like, yo, God, like, was that you? Well, long story short, he was like, yo, she's your wife. I'm like, bruh, nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way this woman's my wife. Like, the way we moving, the way we talking, bruh, like, it was cool, but I was not looking at her like that. I wasn't even, like, feeling her vibe on that girlfriend, boyfriend level. I was not feeling that vibe whatsoever. I didn't want it. I ain't want to touch it. You know what I'm saying? I started stomping that joint in the car. I was like, God, you're tripping. You're wrong on this one. You know what I'm saying? Something slight like that. And you know, like, literally, she texted me the same little time. Yo, I had a dream about us going out. You know, I ain't finna say exactly what she said, but that was basically the morals of this little thing. And I'm like, bruh, like, dang, boy, like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, okay, you tripping too, because that's not happening. Like, you're funny. But I think on the real lines, I think I said, yo, you know, dreams mean something. I think I did say that. Like, I was just flirting back, but not really giving it much thought. Then my pastor, you know, he was talking about how he knew his wife was his wife, yada, yada, yada. And then I just kept hearing the voice of God saying, love her like the Father. I'm like, yo, like, I don't know how to do that because, you know, love is kind of complicated. I'm not even ready for a relationship. Like, you got me freaked up, you know what I'm saying? So some time goes by and we get into a relationship. Not necessarily by a natural thing. You know, one night we were just drinking. Yes, I was drinking. I was drinking, guys. And I was drinking hard liquor. Not hard liquor. I think it was like, I don't know what it is. But long story short, I was drinking. I'm not really familiar with the alcohol terminologies here. But, you know, one thing led to another. And, you know, we end up, you know, making out, you know what I'm saying, doing grown folk business. And I'm going to stop right there because we not finna get into that. I want to make sure this stays as clean as possible for the younger generation, but I do want to be as real as possible as well. So, you know, some things happen, and I'm like, oh God, like in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, I just signed up for something I didn't want to get into. And what really stood, look, look. Okay. So I knew I was getting myself into something because when we was by this riverfront, like by the river, and we was pulling out and we saw this lady pulls in and some type of controversial something. The girl that I was talking to, the girl, you know, I just got done making out with, started yelling at this girl in her car. I'm like, bro, oh my God, what did I get myself into, bro? I was literally said it in my head, like, bro, I don't know. Like, nah, bro. So as I'm thinking this and all that, you know, like she was wilding out in that like that setting, and I'm like, bruh, dang, Monte, bruh, run. But it was too late, because like I believe that once you know, have intercourse or even connect on that level, guys, that it is an important thing to not stick around because you are forced to do so, but my mind was already made up, like saying like, yo, I made this conscious decision, and no matter if I was drunk or not, I made a conscious decision to actually, you know, be united, connected with this woman, you know, not really knowing her past or her history, you know, like I knew a little bit of it, but not really, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's something. That's why this is a story time and a life lesson as well. So it's a story time, a life update, and also this is going to be like a lesson for all the people that watch this joint. So yeah, man, we were, you know, she was doing her thing, and long story short, guys, we pulled back to my crib, and, you know, I was like, okay, well, I'm finna go ahead and get going home, but I was like, wait, I really don't want her to drive, you know, drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how she really drives, so I had to follow her. And me, I'm like the type of guy that I can sober up no matter what. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, even though I'm a lightweight on a lot of things, I can sober up like that. You know what I'm saying? But before that, you know, she was cuddling me, and I was like, whoa, I've never been cuddled before, guys. And that was sad to me when I was thinking about that. Like, I was like, yo, I've never been cuddled before. But it was like a real genuine cuddle, and I was like, yo, this feels nice. I'm like, okay. I can deal with all this. You know what I'm saying? I like this. I like this. I ain't like what she did with the whole scene I had went through with her with the whole yelling at the woman and crap. It was weird. It was too much. But I love that feeling of cuddling. So I was like, okay, I can do this. Fast forward, guys. We got close. When I say close, I'm talking about I got close to her personally, with her mom, dad, sister, brothers, cousins, aunties, nieces, uncles. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but I got close to her and her family. And, you know, and it was like, yo, that was cool. I was cool with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was really vibing her, but not necessarily her. I love the moments we spent together. It wasn't her. Don't get it twisted. Let me make sure I say this. I'm making sure I say this. Yes, I said that correctly. I was not vibing with her, but I was vibing with the moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, some stuff that she did, said, thought, I was like, nah. But the moments we shared together, the moments where we were connecting, that's where I was like, yo, that's the only thing that really kept me in, if I'm being honest with you guys. And the more I started realizing that, the more I realized that I was changing my own mindset on a lot of things just to feel that feeling of comfort, of acceptance, of warmth, of, cuddling, of kissing, of, being connected with somebody on that level. I was literally becoming a low valued man. And in that moment, like, I started losing my self identity, bro. I started noticing that joint. Like, for instance, I remember we were talking that when we were friends, I was like, yo, I would never date somebody that would, like, go out at nighttime and spend time with a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something like I just can't do. Bro, tell me why while we was in this relationship, she did something like that. I'm like, what the freak? You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. And me on my simp stuff, bruh. I'm like, bruh, it's cool. I trust you. Boy, look, me currently right now, like, because my head is on straight. My head is on straight. Bro, that was the dumbest thing ever because, like, don't get me twisted, bro. It was red flags everywhere. She gave me red flags on a lot of occasions, but I was being naive and, I was being very naive when it came to with her specifically. And I believe it was because, it was what it was. Like, yo, like, I liked her. Well, I liked the moments, not necessarily her. I liked the moments we had. But the moment she disrespected me in that way, that's when it changed, mentally for me. I literally, in that moment, bro, I was done. Like, when I say done, I'm saying I was done mentally. But I was still there physically because I told her, I'm always a man of my word. Once I say something, I say it. I don't go back on my word. I don't care what it is. If I tell you something, I mean it with everything in my entire existence. I told her I would, like, never leave her nor forsake her. You know what I'm saying? That was something from the Bible. I was like, yo, I will never leave you or forsake you. You know what I'm saying? I got really serious about that. I'm very passionate about that. So, I really meant that. So, I mean, no matter what, I wasn't going to leave her. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a friend, spouse, lover, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But then I started noticing, God, this is where it gets, kind of sad for, both of us. And I want to make sure I make this very clear before I continue this story. This woman is a very beautiful woman, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And any man would be blessed to have her in their life, to a certain extent. I believe that's with everyone. Yes, there's a lot of pros and cons to everyone's personality. That's because we're all broken and we all have to heal from a lot of things, past traumas and everything else. Moving forward, it's about, are you willing to change? So yes, she is a very, very cool person to be around. I have nothing but respect for her, and I am not here to bash her. She is amazing, and I want to say that 100% of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly believe that 100% of the way. So, let me get back to it. So I started losing literally mental connection with her. And I noticed that she started pulling away, on a lot of occasions. And I'm like, bro, like, that really intensified me even more. I'm like, yo, like, I don't really, and in my mind, in my presence, in my soul, bro, I was like, I don't want to be in this relationship. Like, I didn't want to be in it. And I couldn't really end it. I personally, I didn't feel like, I could. And let me take that back. If something's not healthy for you mentally, spiritually, and physically, bro, end it. I don't care if you did make a promise, bro. End that joint. If it's not good for you mentally, spiritually, physically, and I'm not talking about like you fall out of love. I'm talking about like when that joint is like not really good for you, bro. Like end that joint. So, I didn't though, because I was becoming legit a low valued man. Like I can't believe I allowed myself to get to that extent, even to the point where when I did feel disrespected and I addressed it, it was like an issue, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, it was just weird. So, I'm not going to talk about that relationship no more, right? I think I'm going to end it right here, but I just want to say this, guys. This is the life lesson that I've learned from this relationship. Number one, you got to love yourself. You have to understand yourself, and you have to, when you create boundaries for yourself and for your partner, bro, like you have to respect those boundaries. You have to respect, and you have to, not only do you respect them, but your partner has to respect them as well. And if they don't respect it, bro, that means they're not really into you. And that's when you leave. And talk. You have to talk a lot. And if that person is not willing to talk to you, bro, end that joint, because it's not worth it. The reason how I can talk about this relationship, and it literally just, kind of ended within 3 days ago, bro, for real, on a serious tip, is because mentally I was already prepared for it. I mean, I remember even 2 weeks ago, I was already listening to breakup songs. Yes, bro, look, 2 weeks ago, I was legit listening to breakup songs. I'm like, oh yeah, break up. Because I was ready. I was mentally, spiritually ready for the breakup. When it actually happened, I was in that bed over there, in my bed over here, and I'm like, yo, like, I felt freed, if I'm being honest, bro. I really felt freed. And when I see her, because, sometimes I don't gotta see her, but when I do, long story short, when I see her, because we do run into each other a lot, because we're what it's called? We run into each other a lot because we go to the same place a lot. So I don't feel nothing. Like, when I see her, bro, like, it's not necessarily, I don't miss her. I miss the moments of us spending time together. Those quality times. That's what I miss. Not necessarily, it's not her. It's not the person that, who I came to know. It's not. It's literally the emotions of being connected with somebody. And I can honestly say that. So, you guys won't be able to find her, because she literally, she is the one. Yeah, once again, she ended it, not me. She ended it. I didn't have the balls to do it, if I'm being honest, because, but, let me see. Yeah, I can't find her. I don't follow her on Instagram. I don't got her on Facebook. I don't got her on anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I won't be able to find her at all. But I learned a lot in that relationship. And will I ever go back to a relationship like that? Heck no. I already learned my lesson on self-love, everything. And I want you guys to learn from me. And sometimes you may not be able to learn from me, but when you do go through what I went through, you can always come back to this video and be like, yo, I definitely understand where you're coming from. So moving forward, when it comes to relationships, because for real, honestly, I'm not really ready for a relationship, but that's when it comes. That's when a relationship comes, when you're not ready for it. And that person that you were not expecting, that's when the person comes into your life. Like, that's so true. I say this, moving forward, this is for me. Take the time to actually get to know the person. Also do some background checks on people too. I mean, if they got a Facebook, bro, dig into their history. If they got an Instagram, dig into their history and friends and all that, bro. Like, I don't care if it sounds crazy, do it. And truly set your terms and boundaries before y'all get into a relationship, and see will they respect it. See that person's character, Yeah, that's what I would say too. See that person's character. But I'm happy right now, if I'm being honest with you guys. Yes, I have those sad moments of like, dang, I wish I had somebody to cuddle with, or dang, I wish I had somebody to freak with. But in reality, as a Christian, I really don't supposed to be having sex outside of marriage. And cuddling and all that, bro, that's when I start getting touchy. So I don't think I should be doing that either. So yeah. But I learned a lot in this relationship, and I'm grateful for it. I am blessed to have met that person too, because like she was there for me when that person I told you guys before that was important to me died. She was there, to console me, and I just say I love you. You know what I'm saying? I really do love this woman, and I want nothing but the best for her. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Not but, and I just want to say one last thing. Something that she used to say that irked my soul, and she knew too. Thank you so much, friend. If you ever watch this, you are my friend. You are my friend. And I'm not really mad. I'm not. I want you to have the best life you can ever have. Yeah, that's it. That is literally it. Okay, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Don't really do all that if you don't want to, because I'm not making this video for you guys. I'm doing it for my friends and family. But if this helps you guys, I am definitely going to put this out there for you. God, I just feel so gracious, bro. Like, grateful. I feel gracious. I feel grateful. I feel blessed and anointed. Dude, I just feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I honestly, guys, like, I don't think I would ever talk to her in that way again, if I'm being honest. Like, the only way that's possible is if God himself did something, bring us together. But that's it. I would not talk to her again like that. But yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. You guys have a wonderful and blessed night. I am tired. I need some sleep before I go to church tonight. I'll see y'all on another episode of DeMonte Williams. Peace out, my boy.